Hi everyone. So I have another set of questions to do here. There are 16 of them, so this will be a pretty long video. I'll try to make it as short as possible to not keep people too long on the video. Just thought this one would be fun to do. There are a lot of interesting questions ranging from my favorite names to my most hated names. First question is, what's your middle name? My middle name is Giselle. It's not spelled the way people would usually think. It's not spelled Giselle. It's spelled Gizele. So my middle name is Giselle. Question number 2, pick 3 names off the top of your head beginning with the letter P. P names. Go with the names Paige, Persephone, and Preston. Number 3, pick your favorite even if you hate them all. Haley, Kate, Luella, and Seren. Well, this one's an easy one. My name is Serenity, so a lot of people call me Seren for short. Seren is a Welsh name meaning star, so out of these 4 choices, I would pick the name Seren. Pick a celebrity baby name that you love. See, my favorite celebrity baby name would have to be Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck's baby girl, Serafina Rose. Love the name Serafina. It's very pretty, it's elegant, and it's super feminine. And the name Rose, first thing I think of is Rose from Titanic. Those are also a couple of my favorite girls' names that I have on my list, so love the name. Number 5, what's your 3 top boys' names? My top 3 boys' names are Brendan, Tobias, and Soren. Number 6, what's your top 3 girls' names? My top 3 girls' names are Riley, Camilla, and Elia. What's your ultimate guilty pleasure name? My guilty pleasure name is the girl's name Temperance. I love the name. It's really cool, it's spunky, it's pretty. I don't think I could ever use it with the names that I have on my list. First name I heard it from was the Sci-Fi Channel. It's the TV show called Haunted. And there was an episode where the spirit girl's name was Temperance. Ever since then, I've loved the name. And I don't know, just don't think I could ever use it. But it's really pretty. I like it. 8, what's your most hated name? My most hated name is actually in the top 100s for the boys. It's the name Asher. First thing I think of when I hear the name Asher is Dasher, one of the reindeer. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen. So, don't really like the name too much because it reminds me of a reindeer. It reminds me of Dasher the reindeer. So, don't really like the name Asher for a boy. 9, name 8 children with double barrel names. Some examples are Ruby Joe, Mary Beth, and Adam Lee. See, double barrel names. Anna Lee, Melissa Rose, Emmeline, Avery Sky, Owen Reed, Ryan Sean, Harper Cole, and Bradley Finn. Number 10, pick 1 fruit name and 1 occupation name. Let's see, fruit names. What ones would work? There's apple, cherry, clementine, peach, and I don't know if this will work. There's a name Juniper, like juniper berry. I think a lot of people would pick the name Apple, like Gwyneth Paltrow. She has a baby girl named Apple. So I don't think I'd pick apple. I'd definitely go with the name Juniper. I think it's usable. It's, if it's considered a fruit because it's a juniper berry, then yeah, I definitely use the name Juniper. Occupation names. I have a few. I have 4 of them. I have the name Dashel, which means page boy. I have the name Fletcher, which means arrow maker. Sawyer is woodcutter. And Spencer is butler or steward. So let's see, out of those 4, I'll pick the name Spencer. So Spencer for the occupation, and Juniper for a fruit. Pick your favorite even if you hate them all. Okay, so these are boys' names. There's Rio, Paul, Oscar, and Timothy. My brother's middle name is Timothy, and I dated somebody named Timothy, so it's not really a popular name with me. Paul? Don't like it too much. So it's between Oscar and Rio. I think I'd pick the name Rio. Rio's my favorite out of those 4. 12. What's your favorite name in the top 10? Well, from the boys, if I had to choose from the boys, it'd be the name Aiden, which is number 9. And for the girls, it'd be the name Madison. Madison is number 8. Let's see, what's the name you think is the most hideous? That'd be question 13. The name that I think is the most hideous is actually in the top favorite names for girls. It's the name Abigail. I hate the name Abigail. I don't know why I hate it. I can just imagine it being very old lady-ish. I could not imagine a little Abigail running around. I could maybe see if it was a little girl named Abby. I would like the name Abby, but not Abigail. That is, I would not be able to do that. I don't like the name Abigail. I hate it. It's a very hideous name. Don't like it at all. Okay, question number 14. Name 5 children with funny names. Alright, I also had to look at the celebrity baby names for this one. And first one I came upon was a girl's name, which is Petal Blossom Rainbow. I guess the Blossom Rainbow is the middle name? But it doesn't work really well. Rainbow just makes it very difficult in that sense. I mean, Petal Blossom? That doesn't really work either for a first and a middle name. But even to add rainbow in that equation, no, doesn't quite work as well. Next 2 I came upon are actually from the same celebrity. They're 2 girls' names again. The name Diva Muffin and Moon Unit. Let's talk about Diva Muffin for a second here. Muffin, I don't see it for a person name. I see it more for a pet name. Like maybe for a cat. Not really for like a dog or anything else, but I could see it more for a cat. Name Diva. I guess if she would be a diva. Don't want to instill that in her too soon. The name, okay, next one, name Moon Units. Moon? Okay, I could maybe see that the person didn't want to use like Luna or Celine. Just wanted to use Moon. Maybe because it was a very uncommon name. Units? It's measurement. It's like a thing. It's like an equation. How many units to the moon? It doesn't work in that sense. Not at all. The next one is a boy's name I came across, is the name Bear Blue. I don't know why is the name Bear Blue, unless they like teddy bears. But the blue doesn't really work right. It's minus the E. It's just B-L-U. So, and it's a double B combination. Don't really like the 2 names like that that have the same first and the same letter for their first and middle name. Come to think of it, this next name that I picked actually has the same This one has many problems to it. The name is Caden's Coda. Granted, I love the name Caden. It is an awesome name for a boy, but they completely took out the E or the I at the end and put in a Z instead. It made it even worse. So just the name Cadence isn't even right, and to add the name Coda, first thing I think of when I think of Coda is our 3-year-old female pit bull over at the shelter that I volunteer with down here in Arizona. So I see it more for a girl's name than for a boy's name. And yeah, those are the 5 ones that I picked. 15. If you could change your name, what would you pick? If I could change my name, if I didn't have the name Serenity, I would choose the name Vivian. Vivian means alive in Latin, and I think it's really pretty, and it reminds me of the character from the novel-turned movie Blood and Chocolate. The main character was named Vivian, and she was a very special character. She was the only white wolf in her pack. She was also chosen to be the next mate in line for her leader. Number 16, this is the last question. You have been given 10 children. Name them what you would really name your children. Going 5 girls and 5 boys. Start with the girls first. First name is going to be Riley Paige, Camilla Verity, Elia Grace, Juliet Acadia, and Twyla Renee. For the boys would be Brendan Miles, Tobias Braden, Soren Dante, Zach Rayner. Zach is my version of Zach, just with an E instead of an A. And lastly is Lucian Alaric. So those are the 16 questions, and I will see you guys later. Bye!